everybody, and welcome back to Maisie's Garden. I have a message for you. We are doing the what do you need to cultivate, and this is for the sign of Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or North Node sign, this message may resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate, please go check the other signs of your chart. If those don't resonate, the message just may not be for you this time, and that's okay. Excuse me. I hope that you guys are doing well. If you're not doing well, please reach out and talk to somebody. I love you. All right. I'm starting this off with the Green Witch Oracle deck. This is a, what do you need to cultivate? What do you need to pay attention to work on, to focus on now in the present moment in order to be able to get to the next step in growth, to bring in their manifestations you've been working on, whatever it is. All right, and this is for Scorpio. Spirit, tell me about what Scorpio needs to cultivate. Tell me what Scorpio needs to cultivate, please. Thank you. Okay. It's the first time I've seen this. Scorpio, this is the earthworm came out here. Okay, it says clarity, rumination. Okay, this to me, they want you to think about something, cultivate being able to think about something so much so that there is an unwavering clarity and truth about it. Okay, this is setting an intention and moving towards it. This is getting really clear about what it is that you want, how you want to move forward, what it is that you're trying to build or, trying to achieve in some way, and then working towards it. Is Steven there? Steven, are you with us? Steven, look up rumination. Because I want to make sure that I know that I'm doing this word right. Well, to have ruminating thoughts is like to have, it's almost obsessive thoughts, things that like play it over and over in your mind. If you're trying to enact a plan or you're planning something, hey, Steven, I know that you're there. Hi. Can you look up rumination for me? I might make you my moderator, Steven. This is about getting so clear on a plan or like a strategy or something along those lines that you've gone over it and over it and over it again, so that it's almost like knowing it like the back of your hand, so that you are able to do it, to like achieve it or yield it or use it in a way that almost feels like second nature. This is about getting really clear on where you are, what you are, and how you want to move forward. This also talks about earthworms. To ruminate is to think deeply about something. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, they want you to... they want you to cultivate a deeper mind. They want you to go deeper. They want you to, I don't know, Scorpio, if you've been doing things in a very shallow way, not meaning like the way I mean it is, you're just dipping your toes. You like a subject, you only go so far. You don't take it deeper. You learn something, you only learn the surface level of it. You're not like really getting into the roots of the subject, okay? And they want you to go deeper. They want you to get into the roots. They want you, earthworms aerate they eat the crap in the soil. They like eat all the stuff, they turn it into nutrients, and then kick it back out, and aerate also the soil, the earth. Okay, to me, that's taking in stuff, okay, processing it, changing it, and transmuting it to something that works for others and itself. Okay, So there's an air here of taking something in, taking in that energy and transmuting it so that not only do you benefit, but others around you also benefit from it. Okay? And this is really getting real clear vision about what it is that you want, how you want it, and allowing yourself to know that you've thought deeply about this. Okay, so you can't be wavered, you can't be thrown off or influenced because you've thought deep about it. The next one is bird, freedom, opportunity. They want you to be clear because you're about to cultivate some form of freedom or opportunity here. What is it that you really want something to look like, Scorpio? What do you really want it to look like? Because you may just be able to get the opportunity. You may be able to free yourself or cultivate. I also got this for one of the other signs. I can't remember what sign it was. Oh, but this is the one where I asked what bird this was. Full circle. This is the kiwi bird, by the way. It's a kiwi bird. So a sparrow or a swallow. I don't know why I got that now. Maybe it is a swallow instead of a sparrow. Swallow, a sparrow, penguin, kiwi bird, or vulture may be significant to you in some way. So could earthworms. I think it's interesting that it's a bird and worm, okay, which birds are notoriously known to eat the worms. All right, so again, there's that taking something and turning it into something else, taking the earthworm, turning it into food, right? Being able to transmute that. There's an opportunity coming, and the clarity, the energy you get from this earthworm is going to literally fuel whatever this opportunity is. It's going to go hand in hand. You may also need to cultivate offloading some burdens, picking, vultures pick things clean, okay? Vultures will take the unsavory parts of, animals that are dying and decaying and all that stuff, and they will eat that and they'll pick it clean. Okay, so there's maybe some type of cleansing, or it's so funny. I don't ever want to tell someone to cultivate being like a nitpicking, but it's almost like nitpicking to the point where you're getting a very clean and clear idea of what it is that you want. Penny, you have a great night too. Thank you for stopping in and watching. So you may need to also offload some responsibilities, create and cultivate some type of freedom so that you are able to take this opportunity the way that you want to. And that very well could just be getting clear on what it is you actually want, so that if it's pretty damn close to it, you know that maybe this opportunity is the one to take. Interesting set of cards together, for sure. Now we're going to the Soul Symphony deck, Oracle deck. For Scorpio, please. What do they need to cultivate? Gift came out. You may have some type of talent or gift that you may need to pour into, work on, because it could be directly related to this opportunity, or helping you gain some type of freedom in some way. You may be really good at giving gifts. I don't know why I'm getting that. You may be really good at giving gifts. Or you need to cultivate being a little bit more thoughtful in your gift giving. Okay? I'm also getting being open to receiving help or gifts. You may be someone that's not really like open to that, open to receiving help, or allowing people to gift you things. Just out of the kindness of their heart, being open to that, being open to letting people in, or letting something pleasantly surprise you. You could need to be open to allowing other people, working with other people, allowing other people in, allowing other people into your business, negotiating those terms. You may also might be someone who, now this is not for everyone, so only take it if it resonates. You may need to cultivate being, if you feel like you could be open in a relationship, you may need to cultivate that a little bit more, or start talking about that with your partner, because there may be a wanting of opening that up, having a polyamorous relationship, bringing a third into the mix. You may be open to that, or you may need to open yourself up to that, negotiate with that. Somebody may be wanting to offer you. This is so weird. This took like a weird turn I did not expect, guys. Scorpio, what are you getting yourself into? Why is it always you? I think you and Aquarius always got the weird energies. Anytime I ever do something, it's always some weird freaking energy coming out from you guys. But maybe you need to cultivate this. Maybe if you are in a relationship and you guys feel like something's missing, and you guys are open and honest and clear about that with each other, and this aha moment hits, maybe being open to being like, I want to add a third. I don't know, guys. And this is to each his own. If this doesn't resonate with you, please don't try to make it fit. But if you've been thinking about this is Spirit's thumbs up. They're saying go for it. It actually may turn into something that is really good for you and the other people involved. There's something that ends up working out, because it says gift here, date, letting you know, thinking of you, letting you know, third party, which is, a triangle, a relationship, and then terms, working out, negotiating. So it says negotiating with you. You may be down for this. Be open to it. You may need to cultivate. This may work for you, and whoever you are, whoever your partner is, this may actually really work out for you guys. And being open to that, have a conversation, see if that works. That may be where the clarity comes in. This aha moment of, you know what? I'm not too against this. I don't know why I felt like I was against it. Let's lay down some terms. Let's, and see what happens. See if that works out for us. That kind of energy. Okay, my Scorpios, you little freaks, I love you. If you like it, I love it. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Be open. Get your thruple on. Get your thruple on. Oh, I'll never forget it. Where I work for my day job, some people didn't know what a thruple was. And the day everybody found out what a thruple was, it was the talk of our office. Hilarious. It was the talk of the office, man. I just giggled the whole time. I just giggled because they did not know. Some of them just, weren't about that life or ever been exposed to that kind of life. So they were just floored. It was great. Anyway. Yeah, you may need to cultivate not restricting yourself into what you think, what it was supposed to make you happy or picked up from society. You may want something different. You may want your life to look slightly different, and that's okay. You may have put a lot of thought into this. Again, with the rumination there, you need to put a lot of thought into this before you move forward. It may come up and you just need to think about it and gain clarity if that's something that you really want or not. Don't do anything that you wouldn't want to. But if Spirit's telling you go for it and maybe it'll work itself out in a good way, why not try it? Okay. This is the Angels and Ancestors deck. Spirit, can you tell me what Scorpio needs to cultivate? What Scorpio needs to cultivate? That is crazy. Y'all are so crazy. Scorpio, why are you so crazy? Why are you so crazy? Okay. Okay. A bull. So this is a Taurus. Could be significant. This is giving fixed signs. Yeah, this is giving fixed signs. I don't know why that's so crazy to me. So Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Okay. An eagle, a hawk, a lion, a bull may be significant for you. All right, this says Direction Guardian. Choose your path. This is giving me this literally is all up to you. You can, your choice is what forges the way. Okay? You're in complete control here. What you want, you can absolutely cultivate. You can absolutely make happen. So maybe that's why they want you to get clear about what it is that you actually want. What do you want your life to look like? What do you think will actually make you happy? Because if you pay attention to it and you get real serious about what that looks like, you can make it happen. For sure. You may need to cultivate going in a direction. Maybe you've been just kind of going with the flow and eventually became lost at sea. And now you're like, I don't even really know where I am anymore. How did I get here? You may need to make a choice, gain clarity and make a choice. All right. The other one that came out is Moon. And this says, take note of intuitive messages. This is how you truly feel inside. This is the way that Spirit is trying to guide you. They want you to cultivate an even more stronger bond with your instincts and your intuition so that you do find that clarity. You do just have that insight and know what's going to work for you, what's not going to work for you, and move that way. Go that way. So cultivating your intuition, doing exercises to strengthen it, working with it more, testing it so that you know that you can trust it. You may need to work with the moon as well. Or be very aware with moon phases, the cycles of the moon, all that kind of stuff. Hi, Jefferson. All right, Keepers of the Light, Kyle Gray deck. Let's see. Spirit, what else does Scorpio have to cultivate? What else does Scorpio have to cultivate? Yeah, oh my God, I just told you, phases and cycles. That's crazy. I just said it, guys. Freya came out. There's a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. This is definitely like, again, going through that phase of the beginning, the end, and the rebirth, right? Especially how like the cycles of the moon are. It's a new moon, then it goes through to the full moon, then back to the new moon, and it's a full cycle in that way. Okay? Again, the moon may be something very significant for you. Crows may also be very significant for you. Something about birds in general. You may be a bird person. Maybe you want to have a bird. Maybe you need to cultivate bird-like tendencies. They can be very intelligent. Maybe tapping into the freedom and not feeling so restricted, or restricting yourself or putting yourself in a box as well. All right, you may need to break out of that. We also have Brigid here. Okay, and this says inner strength. She holds like an internal flame. It says move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. That's why I said you're in full control here. There's something about you're the one that really gets to wield what's happening, especially in your own life, how you want to live, what you want that to look like. Okay, so if that's being in a throuple, maybe go ahead. Okay, make both of them happy. Maybe you got enough to go around. Okay, who says one person is the only one that needed to experience you? Especially if everyone gets along and everyone's on the same page and it just works. Okay, that's for you and the thing that you're growing. This also doesn't have to be just a romantic relationship either. This could be in business. This could be in a friend group. This could be in anything where you're working together with others, and maybe you need to bring in an extra hand. You need to bring in a third person. This came out just because it said third party, and it said stuff about love triangle and stuff like that. That's why I was like, okay. But, and gift was there with date and thinking of you. So that's why I was like, all right, whatever. But this also could just be even in your career, okay? Being open to working with others, but knowing that you hold the control over what you accept and what you don't accept, and cultivating that awareness, cultivating your power, moving back to wholeness, knowing that you can wield your power and you're the only one that truly has the capability of doing that. If you give your power away, that's more of like an illusion and a facade. You can always call it back to you and take back your power. Okay? And maybe that's kind of what you need to do. Illusions are revealed and released. Maybe you were under the illusion that you didn't have the power, or you really didn't have the say, or you didn't have the control, but you really do. That clarity's coming to you. Okay? That's what I'm getting for you. Oh, wow. I just looked up and it was 22:22 on the clock. So, Spirit said, I said what I said, okay? All right. I love you guys. That's what I'm getting for you guys. I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to do Sagittarius through Pisces tomorrow. I'll go on during the day, probably late morning, and or afternoon time, and get them done. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I did want to do a collective love reading tomorrow night, so I probably will go live tomorrow night or Sunday to do a collective love reading. So yeah, tune in for that. All right, that's what I'm getting for you guys. I love you, Scorpio. I hope you got some good messages out of that. Let me know if it resonates. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And even if I don't see you tomorrow, and this is where we leave each other just for now, I can't wait to see you again soon.